Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkanotecha Yisrael. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkanotecha Yisrael. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkanotecha Yisrael. Shabbat Shalom. To start off, this feels very loud. To start us off, I would like to start with candle lighting, which is on page 120. And for that, I would like to invite the Wolves up, our Oneg family for tonight. Yes.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehalech ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Thank you. All right, we continue on page 138 with Lechadodi. And for that, we read, or we sing verse 1, 2, 5, and 9. And on verse 9, of course, I invite you to stand and face the front and imagine the Sabbath as a bride coming down the aisle. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi, lecha dodi likrat kala. Penei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi likrat kala. Penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor vezechor bedibor echad, Hishmiyanu el hamyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shem ultiferet v'litilam. Lecha dodi, lecha dodi likrat kala. Penei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi likrat kala. Penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki hi mekor habracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshavat tchilam. Lecha dodi, lecha dodi likrat kala. Penei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi likrat kala. Penei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, ki va'orech kumi ori, uri, shir daberi, kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi, lecha dodi likrat kala. Pnei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi likrat kala. Pnei Shabbat nekabela, boi veshalom ateret balam, gam besimcha uvetzola. Toch emunei am segula, boi chala, lecha dodi, likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. You may be seated. And we'll continue on page 144 with the Chatzi Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach hirotei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala, uv'izman kariv, be'imeru, amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevarach, Le'alam Olam Me'amaya, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitramam, V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitale, V'yitala, Shemei Dekudesha B'richu, Le'elam Min Kol Birchata V'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata ta'amiram be'alma ve'imeru. Amen. All right, on page 146, we'll continue on with the Baruch Hu. And of course, I invite you to rise in body according to ability and spirit. Yai da da da, yai da 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 da, yai da da da, yai da 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 da da, yai da 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 da, yai da da da, yai da 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 da, yai da da ya da 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 da. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach Le'olam Pa'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. You may be seated. We read together on page 149. This is an hour of change. Within it, we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my siblings, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim. Page 150. Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Ota limadeta, otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shokbeinu, ufkumenu nasyach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei toratecha, uv'mitzvotecha leolam va'ed. Ki hem chayenu, ve'orech yameinu, Uvahem nege yomam velayla, nege yomam velayla. Vehavatcha al tasir, mimenu leolami. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. On page 152 to 154 is the Shema and Ve'ahavta, and again I invite you to rise in body if able and in spirit. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'atecha v'hayu hadavarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam V'shivtecha b'beitecha, u'lechtecha b'derech, u'shokbecha u'vkumecha, u'kshartam leot al yadecha, v'hayu l'totafot b'neinecha, u'chtavtam, al mezuzot beitecha, u'visharecha. Leman tizkeru, v'asitem et kol mitzvotai, V'hitem kedoshim l'Elohechem, Ani Adonai Elohechem, Asher hotzeiti etchem eretz Mitzrayim, lihiot lachem Elohim, Ani Adonai Elohechem, Emet. You may be seated. On page 157, we read responsively. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth.
The God of heaven's glory, may earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets, preferred by faith, time and again, Lord, may presses forth.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us pray for when the nations will be one. Then shall rejoice at it, singing on the shores of the sea.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nehedar b'kodash, nora tehilo tosef ele, nora tehilo tosef ele. Malechutecha ra'u v'necha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Ze Eli anu ve'ameru, Ze Eli anu ve'ameru. Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. All right, so we'll continue on page 161. Together, of course. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, haparei sukkot shalom, aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. Page 162. Ve'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam b'rit olam. Ve'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam b'rit olam. B'nei Uvein, b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam, oti le'olam. Ve'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam b'rit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz ve'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam b'rit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash, ve'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam b'rit olam. Starting on page 164 to about page 170 is the Amidah. I believe 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, we have a minion. So we'll continue on with that on page 164. And of course, I invite you to rise if able and in spirit. Adonai Sefatai tiftach ufi yankita hilatecha. Eternal God, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei HaKol, Vezocher Chaste Avot v'Imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei B'nehem, Leman Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Hoser Umashia Umagen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei hakol atarav l'hoshia. Morid hatal, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechayei hakol berachamim rabim. Somech noflim verofeh cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar. Micha mocha ba'al gevurot, Umido melach, Melech memit umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshuan, V'neman atah lechayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye hakol. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש. You may be seated. We continue together on page 173. Disturb us, Adonai, ruffle us from our complacency. Make us dissatisfied with the peace of ignorance, the quietude which arises from a shunning of the horror, the defeat, the bitterness, and the poverty, physical and spiritual, of humans. Shock us, Adonai. Deny to us the false Shabbat, which gives us the delusions of satisfaction amid a world of war and hatred. Wake us, O God, and shake us from the sweet and sad poignancies rendered by half-forgotten melodies and rubric prayers of yesteryears. Make us know that the border of the sanctuary is not the border of the living, and the walls of your temples are not shelters from the winds of truth, justice, and reality. Disturb us, O God, and vex us. Let not your Shabbat be a day of torpor and slumber. Let it be a time to be stirred and spurred to action. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. We continue on page 170. 175, excuse me, sorry. You are with us in our prayer, our love, and our doubts, in our longing to feel your presence and do your will. You are the still, clear voice within us. Therefore, O God, when doubt troubles us, when anxiety makes us tremble, when pain clouds the mind, we look inward for the answer to our prayers. There may we find you, and there find courage, insight, and endurance. And let our worship bring us closer to one another, that all Israel and all who seek you may find new strength for your service. Baruch atah Adonai, she'odcha levarcha b'yirah na'avod. Page 177. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of the soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shemcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. Page 178. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech Adon Lechol HaShalom. Ki atahu melech Adon Lechol HaShalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov b'necha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol eit u'b'chol sha'a b'shlomecha. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim leolam. Baruch atah Adonai, hamavarech et amo Yisrael, b'shalom. We move on to silent prayer. You might use the words on page roughly 179 to 181, or of course the meditations of your own heart. Yehiyu leratzon imre fi vehegyo libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri Adonai Tzuri Vegoali Vegoali. May the words of our mouths and the meditations of our hearts be acceptable to you, Adonai, our rock and redeemer. We turn now to the Misha Berach, people who are ill, injured, in need of healing. That's on page 371. Currently on our lists, we have Rosalind Cantu, Shelley Leon, Richard Blaylock, Nick Joliet, Erwin Marcus, Anita Ash, Steve Booker, Carol Janowski, Faye Chernan, Ann Jackson, Clinton Parks, Jane Drabkin, Ali Hover, Kelly Deschamps, Gail O'Neill, Sandy Sandillo, Susan Van Cott, Faith Goldstein, Keith Yancey, Joe Mincer, Julia Mitchell, and Randy Rashkover. And of course, anybody else we'd like to add?
Those injured in the church shooting.
That's all we do. It's Emo Rose.
Again, that's on page 371. Mi sheberach avoteinu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mekor habracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. We also want to keep in mind the first responders and peacekeepers, those whose lives are difficult, so that ours need not be. On that list currently, we have Oni Hinanen, Joshua Ehrlichman, Martin Brown, Howard Mergler, Jeremy Sharkey, Benjamin Hurd, Alexander Furman, Daniel Gilman, Curtis Miller, Caleb Menzies, Noah Kaplan, Aaron Breeding, Jacob Duvry, Jana Ingraham, Tyler Adcock, Corey Anderson, Tikva, Tiferet, and Yaakov Jackson, Sam Lerman, David Sirkin, and Cerulean Walter. And of course, if we would like to add anybody else we're thinking about who's a first responder or peacekeeper. May the one who blessed our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and our mothers, Sarah, Rebecca, Leah, and Rachel, bless those who are serving in our armed forces. May God guard them and keep them from harm. If they find themselves in danger's path, may God bring them back whole of mind and body to all those who love them. May it be your will, Adonai Tzevaot, to lead them to safety and to protect them from each and every enemy and ambush. May God make their journey successful and guard their going out and coming in with mercy and love. And let them be blessed to return home with life and peace, now and forever. And let us say, Amen. Shabbat Shalom. This week's Parsha is Parshat Shoftim, meaning judges. In these verses, Moses instructs Israel on how they are to establish a just society in the land they are about to return to. To me, the opening verses speak the clearest and set the tone for the rest of the Parsha. There you go, I hear it. You shall appoint magistrates and officials for your tribes in all the settlements that your God is giving you, and they shall govern the people with due justice. You shall not judge unfairly, you shall show no partiality, you shall not take bribes, for bribes blind the eyes of the discerning and upset the plea of the just. Justice, justice shall you pursue, that you may thrive and occupy the land that your God is giving you. Besides containing one of the most iconic verses in perhaps the entire Torah, which has inspired generations of passionate Jews to fight for social justice in America and beyond, this Parsha also introduced ideas that have been foundational to Western civilization ever since. The novel concept of the need for witness testimony, due process, and the unfailing respect for judges, courts, and the rule of law. In other words, the very principles that are always necessary in any generation to safeguard a society committed to the ideals of justice from tyranny. It has been said that America, being based on these undeniably Jewish values, is the greatest chapter of Jewish history. And for all its many shortcomings, I believe that America has always striven to live up to its promise to uphold these values and adopt them as its own, even if change has been measured not in days or months, but in generations. Together, we overcame the tyranny imposed by foreign despots, ended slavery, and made steps towards righting the wrongs of historical injustice by enshrining in law guarantees for the protection of civil rights, no matter someone's background, creed, or the color of their skin. But if we look outside the doors of the sanctuary at this moment, what do we see? Do we see this supposed greatest chapter today? Do we see a respect for the rule of law, for due process, for the basic tenets of American civil rights? I can hardly say, because in a world where truth is no longer understood as universal and objective, I can only tell you what I see. And I see families suffering, bribes boldly accepted and excused at the very highest level of government, illegal detentions and deportations without a day in court and in conditions we do not know the full extent of, and the exoneration, celebration, and commemoration of supposed heroes who sought to undermine the rule of law in this country. From where I'm standing, I can only call what I see an unconscionable betrayal of American values, Jewish ideals, and the Constitution of our nation. Can we sit by and allow the eyes of the discerning to be blinded and the pleas of the just to be upset? Can we accept the erosion of the foundation of justice upon which our fragile democracy rests? Now is not the time for apathy, despair, or complacency. Instead, we must renew our commitment to justice and strengthen the foundations of our trusted institutions and wholeheartedly participate in America and all that that entails, whether that be voting, protesting, or volunteering. The moment we stop holding our ideals sacred is the moment we surrender them to tyranny. In Parshat Shoftim, we are commanded concerning the idolatrous, unjust ways of the land of Egypt, which we have just left, that you must not go that way again, and we won't go back. May we pursue justice toward a future of peace and compassion for all. Amen and Shabbat Shalom. We turn now to our concluding prayers. On page 586 is the Elenu, and I would like to invite the Wolves up again to open the ark for us. Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol, la'tet gdula le'otzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. You may be seated. We turn our thoughts now to those who are no longer with us in body, but of course are still with us in spirit, who we're keeping in mind here today. Today we're observing a yard site for Marvin Drobkin, Catherine Morris, William Gilman, Sidney Daniels, Henry Burdett Berry, Lance Corporal Colin Joseph Wolf, U.S. Marine Corps, Cesar La Negra, Minna Dornfeld, and George Shulov Sr. And we're still within a year of mourning for Tom Murray, Burke Asher, Jesus Cantu, Mike Limas, Wenda Munger, Elaine Pearlstein, Ira Dornfeld, and Alexander Poble. Is there anyone else we're keeping in mind here today?
That one's the one.
The Mourners' Kaddish can be found on page 598. Mourners and those who wish to join them, please rise. Yit Gadal, V'yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma Divra Chirotei, V'yamlich Malchutei, B'chayechon, Uvyomechon, Uvchaye Dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala, Uvizman Peri, V'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevarach Le'olam Olamei Almaya. Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitramam, V'yitnaseh, V'yithadar, V'yitale, V'yithalal, Shmei Dekudashah Barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechamata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Mina Shmaya, V'chaim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mramav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mramav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'imru Amen. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru, Amen. May their memories be a blessing. And you may sit, have a seat. For our closing song tonight, I want to do something a little bit different. The only place I could find a complete version of this song was on page 606. It's typically part of Birkat Hamazon, but it can be used for any purpose because it's a psalm. So, Shir Hama'alot. Shir Hama'alot Beshuv Adonai et Shivat Zion Hayinu kecholmim Az yimale sechok pinu Ulshonenu rina Az yomru vagoyim Higdil Adonai la'asoti me'ele Higdil Adonai la'asoti manu Hayinu semechim Shuva Adonai et shivetenu Kafikim ba'negev Hazorim bedima berina yikzoru haloch yelechu vacho nose meshech hazara bo yavo verina nose yalumotav. Shabbat Shalom. Please join us for Oneg.